Good morning, students. So welcome back to tax classes. So we have seen in yesterday's class section 54. Section 54, the SSC sold house property and he has to purchase a house property to claim exemption. Now we'll see section number 54B. So 54B is for agricultural land. Okay, the SSC has to sell agricultural land and he has to purchase what? Agricultural land. Okay, so to get exemption, the amount of exemption is here same as 54. So in 54 we have seen cost of new agriculture. There was cost of new asset, new house property was there. Here we have tried cost of new agriculture land plus amount deposited in capital gain scheme and capital gain amount before exemption. So this we have seen in 54. Again we'll see. So 54B is very easy. What the SSC has to do, he has to sell the house, he has to sell the agricultural land and he has to use agriculture and he has to purchase again agricultural land. Okay, for cultivation purpose, not for any other purpose. Okay, chaliye, let us see one example on this. So here we are having example number 5. Page number is 324. Many students are asking me n number of times, they are not seeing my video. I think please see the video, then you will able to understand which book I am following. Okay, so book is National Publication Company. So many times, I think till now 5 or 6 times I showed you the told you the book author name. Please see the video, you'll able to understand. Okay, next, Mr. Nanda is holding the agricultural land in Delhi since 1970. So there is one SSC, his name is Mr. Nanda. He has agricultural land in Delhi in 1970. The FMV on 1/4/2001 is 50,000. So we know the value of if any property is purchased before 2000 and 2001, then that house property will have what? FMV. Okay, so FMV is what? 50. What is FMV? Fair market value. Next, on 3rd January 2020, he sold the land for 15 lakhs and paid brokerage for selling the lands 10,000. So what he did, he sold the land for 15 lakhs and paid brokerage means transfer expenses 10,000. On February 2020, he entered into an agreement to buy agricultural lands in village and paid 50,000 as advance. So what he did, he paid 50,000 as advance, that we considered as he is paid to purchase the land, agricultural land in village, and on the same day he deposited 10,000 in a nationalized bank under capital gain scheme. So what he did, he deposited in the bank for rupees 10,000. So total exemption will be 50, not exemption, 50,000 plus 10,000. We can say cost of new agricultural land will be 50,000 plus 10,000 amount deposited in the capital gain scheme, 10,000, 60,000 total. Next, what he says, compute capital gain for the current assessment year. Okay, we'll find out capital gain for the current assessment year. So I have prepared a format. So I have written computation of Mr. Nanda's income from capital gain for the AY 2020. Okay, so let me first let us complete the format. So we have tried here. First we'll write sale consideration. Sale consideration. After that we have tried transfer expenses. Okay, next we get what? Net consideration. Okay, after that we have to do less indexed cost of acquisition. Index cost of acquisition, there is no improvement. Index cost of improvement, even though we have tried index cost of improvement. Okay, next we got what? Capital gain. Then we have to do exemption under section 54B. Okay, now till here we'll solve, then we'll see what is exemption, that we'll do later. Okay, so he sold the house property, this agricultural land for 15 lakhs. 10,000 he paid 10 transfer expenses. So the net consideration will be 14 lakhs 90,000. Okay, so the fair market value of the house property is 50,000. Index cost of acquisition we have to do. So let me do here 50,000 into 289. CI in the year of purchase will be always in the sale will be 289. Numerator will always come 289. Denominator we have to see in the year which he is purchased. So it is purchased in the year 1970. So before 2000, 2001, then CII will be 100. Okay, so we have to do calculations now. 50,000 into 289 divided by 100. 14 lakhs, 1,44,500. So we are getting the value of that now for 1,44,500. Okay, so the cost of improvement is nil. So from 14 lakhs 90,000, if we deduct 1,44,500, we'll get 13 lakhs 45,500. Okay, so we got capital gain 13 lakhs 45,500. It's simple. He purchased the house, he sold the house, agricultural land for 15 lakhs. From that deducted transfer expenses 10,000. Net consideration is 14 lakh 90,000. Index cost of acquisition we know, right? Cost of acquisition, then CII in the year of sale divided by CII in the year of purchase. Okay, CII in the year of sale will be always numerator 289 and denominator we have to see, and the house property is purchased before 2000 and 2001, so we have tried 100 here. So when we do the calculations, we got 1,44,500. From 14,90,000 you deduct 1,44,500, we'll get capital gain 13,45,500. Okay, now we have to do exemption now. So exemption is least of the following, we know. Exemption is least of the following. Okay, so first is what? 1. Cost of new agricultural land plus amount deposited in capital gain scheme. So he gave advance as 10,000 plus amount deposited 50,000 plus 10,000, 60,000. He gave advance 50,000 and 10,000 he deposited into bank, 60,000. 2 is what? Capital gain. So we got capital gain 13 lakhs 45,000. So from this list is what? 60,000. So we can claim exemption 60,000. Okay, so from 13 lakhs 45,000 you deduct 60,000, we get 12,85,500. 12,85,500. This is capital gain. Taxable, we can say taxable capital gain. Okay, see, if he doesn't deposit the money in the bank and he doesn't give advance, then he has to pay tax on 3,45,500. 3,45,500 he has to pay tax. But what he did, the exemption, what he is saying, section 54B, what he is saying, if he invest the money in purchasing of another agricultural land, or if we deposit the money in capital gain scheme, then that amount will be called as given as deduction. Okay, so we have deposited and we have given as advance 50 plus 10, 60,000 we have taken, and capital gain is what? 13,44,000. So exemption for 54B is least of the two. So 2 from this least means whichever is less, that we have tried here, that is 60,000. For 13,45,500 minus 60,000 we are getting 12,85,500. Simple. So he has to pay tax on 12,85,500. Easy. Let us do one more question. So same question we are doing 54B. So what is 54B? We know that assessee has to sell agricultural property and he has to buy agricultural property. So like this we have to solve it. Is very easy. Such types of question will be asked in exam. Okay, only you have to remember the section numbers. Next, what is next question? Same page number 325. Okay, so we are doing 6th example. What is saying, see here. On April 30, 2019, Mr. Hari sold agricultural land. When did he sold? April 29. He sold agricultural land within municipal limits of Delhi for 15 lakhs, 1 crore 55 lakhs 28,373. Okay, and selling expenses were 38,605. He purchased the agricultural piece of land for rupees 20 lakhs during the previous year 1990, 1998 and 1990. On 15 June 2018. So he purchased, the assessee purchased the agricultural land in the year 1980, 1989, 1990. So again he purchased before 2000 and 2001. Okay, CII will be 100. Next, for 20 lakhs. On 15 June 2018, he purchased a piece of land of agriculture situated in Vizag town municipal limits for 20 lakhs and in Rayadurga rupees 10 lakhs. So he purchased 2 agricultural lands, one at Vizag and one is what? Rayadurga. Okay, so total 20 lakhs plus 10 lakhs, 30 lakhs he has invested in the land. reinvested, we can say. Calculate capital gain for the AY 1920. CII is given to 89. It's very easy, we can easily solve, right? So what he did, he sold the agricultural land in the year 2019, okay, for rupees 1 crore 55 lakhs 28,373. Selling expenses 38,605. And the same house, agricultural land he purchased in the year 1989-1990 for rupees 20 lakhs. Okay, after selling the house agricultural land, he invested this money in the again agricultural land. One he purchased at Vizag, and other purchase he purchased at Raidurg, 20 lakhs plus 10 lakh 30 lakhs. He asked you to find out what capital gain. It's very easy. So let us complete this problem. Example number 6 we are doing. Heading I am not reading. Please write the heading. What you reading? Heading you have to write. Computation of Mr. Hari's income from capital gain for the AY 2020-2021, like this you have to write. Computation of Mr. Hari's income from capital gains for the AY 2020 and 21, you have to write like this. Okay, so let us solve this problem. It's very easy. So first we'll write sale consideration. The format will be remain same for all these sections, exemptions. Then you deduct transfer expenses. We get next is net consideration. Next what? Deduct cost of index cost of acquisition. Okay, leave some space for calculation. Then index cost of improvement. Then after we have to do, we have to write here capital gain. Then exemption under section 54B. Okay, then we write here later on. So he sold for the agricultural land for 1 crore 55 lakhs to 28,373. So 1 crore 55 lakhs 28,373. Okay, and the transfer expenses are 38,605. Transfer expenses 38,605. Okay, so if we deduct, we get 1 crore 54 lakhs 89,768. So if we deduct, when we deduct from 1 crore 55 lakhs 28,373, 38,605, you deduct, you get 1 crore 54 lakhs 89,768. Okay, next we have to do index cost of acquisition. So the agricultural land purchased for 20 lakhs, and we know CI in the year of sale will be always 289, and is purchased before 2000 and 2001. The CII will be 100 in the year of purchase. Check. So we'll do now. See indexation 20 lakhs into 289 divided by 100, getting 57 lakhs 80,000. So we are getting index cost of acquisition 57 lakhs 80,000. Index cost of improvement is nil. So from 1 crore 54 lakhs 89,768, 1 crore 54 lakhs 89,768 minus 57 lakhs 80,000, getting 97 lakhs. Capital gain is 97 lakhs 9,768. Okay, now we have to do capital gain. We know least of the two. So first is what? Cost of new agri land. Okay, cost of new agri land is, we have two. One is 2 lakh 20 lakhs at Vijayawada and 10 lakhs at Raidurg. So total is 30 lakhs. Okay, and next is what? Capital gain. So capital gain we are getting 97 lakhs 7,768. From the least, from the two which is least, 30 lakhs is least. So right here 30 lakhs. So from 97 lakhs, you deduct 30 lakhs, 67 lakhs. 67 lakhs 9,768. So this is what? taxable capital gain. Okay, so Mr. Nanda has to pay tax on this 67 lakhs 89,768. See, if he does not invest this money, if there is no exemption, let us assume there is no exemption in the question, so he has to pay tax on 97 lakhs 7,768, but he has invested in the agricultural land, that's why he is getting 30 lakhs as exemption. So he has to pay tax on 67 lakhs 9,768. If there is no exemption, he has to pay tax on 97 lakhs 7,768. There is exemption in the question, that's why he has to pay tax on 67 lakhs 9,768. Okay, so this is the exemption. Easy. Okay, I will give one question to solve. Okay, after that next section I'll start. Page number 344. I want you to solve question number 54, ninth one. It's very easy. See what he is saying. From the following particulars, you are required to calculate taxable capital gains when an assessee sold agricultural land during October 2019 for 25 lakhs. He sold for 25 lakhs, which was used by him for several years. Okay, the land was originally acquired by him for 1 lakh in 1989. Again, 1 lakh he purchased in the year 1999. So FMV of the land is 5 lakhs. Okay, whenever any house property is purchased before 2001, we have to see FMV or cost of acquisition, whichever is higher. So 1 lakh, 5 lakhs, which amount we have to take, cost of acquisition will be 5 lakhs. Within the specific time period, he purchased another agricultural land for 5 lakhs. Okay, so this is reinvested 5 lakhs. He has invested 5,25,000 in the purchase of agricultural residential house property. He should not take residential house property. This 5,25,000 he should not take because he invested in agricultural land. House property. Advise the following exemption capital gain scheme. So he sold agricultural land, and he has to purchase agricultural land only. So 5 lakh will be given as exemption. So this 5,25,000 you have to ignore this 5,25,000. Okay, don't consider this 5,25,000 which he purchased for agriculture house property. Sorry. Okay, so solve the same way just now I have solved the problems. Okay, so after this I'll start one more exemption. That different exemption will start. Other exemption will start. Okay.